Okay, as I told you last week, how this diversity of plants occur. Diversity of plants occur due to the morphological features and the diversity of them. Okay, due to the diversity of the morphological features. But there's a new term. What does it mean by morphological features? Morphological. Okay, morphological. Morphological features means external body features. Okay, what does it mean by morphological features? External body features. Dinuda, what does it mean by external? Outside the body. Lashmika, okay. So tell me one morphological feature of a plant. One morphological feature. External feature. Simply a body part.
Bare flowers.
Yes, flowers of a plant. Okay. Chamot, tell me another body feature.
Branch.
Branches. Okay, good. There are differences in branches. Okay. Yes, different.
Roots.
Different roots. Different roots, different fruits. Okay.
Different leaves.
Yes, different leaves.
Different
Rifki.
types of stems.
Sorry.
Different types of stems.
Different types of stems. Very good. Sometimes branched stems can be seen. Sometimes there are stems, so they do not branch.
Wooden stems.
Different types of buds.
Different types of buds. Okay, you know lots of external or morphological features, body features of plants. Okay, so we have already learned this diversity of plants, how diversity of plants occur, and finally we learned parts of a flowering plant. Last week we learned parts of a flowering plant. Okay, mainly there are two types of plants according to the existence or bearing of flowers or without flowers. Okay, so plants with flowers are known to be flowering plants. Okay, and there are some other plants without flowers. Okay, Rifki, tell me one example for a plant that do not bear flowers.
A name?
Yes?
Fern.
Ferns. Very good. Ferns.
Cactus.
Cactus. Cactus. Have you ever seen flowers of cactus? Yes, there are nice flowers of cactus, Putha.
I have seen.
Really pretty.
Yes, there are nice flowers in cactus. One is kadupul, a nice flower. Okay. Not only flowers, they bear fruits. What about dragon fruit? Have you Have you
Yes.
ever eaten that dragon
I
fruit?
have.
Yes, you have. So
Yes.
that dragon fruit is also a cactus. Rifki, so you have to keep that in mind. Cactus produce flowers. Okay.
That turpentine.
Turpentine. There's fruits also. Turpentine fruits. Remember last week
Has
I have
flower.
shown you pictures also. Ficus. Okay, Rifki, that's not cactus, that's ficus. And these days, that very famous plant these days, what's that? You used to decorate that Xmas tree in this Christmas season. That finest plant. What's that?
Pinus plant.
Pinus. Okay. Yes, it do not bear flowers, but it has fruits. Sometimes there are flowering plants. If there's a flower, definitely there's a fruit and it covers the seed. Okay. But sometimes there are plants without flowers, no flowers in those plants. Okay. You forget them, no? Don't forget it. Plants, okay. Don't write this. Plants with flowers, okay, we call them what? Flowering plants. Okay, next, plants
Flowers.
flowers. Okay, with flowers, without flowers. Although they don't have flowers, sometimes they have seeds. With seeds. Without flowers, with seeds. Without flowers, as well as without seeds. Okay. No flower, so no fruit. Although they don't have a fruit, they have seeds. What are the examples? You have told me seekers and another example, pinus. So that P, okay, pinus.
Sir, Moses.
Moses. Okay, now I am going to teach you that. Without seed, look at this. Plants without flower means no flower, but with seeds, seekers, pinus. Plants without flowers, that means no flowers, as well as no seeds. They don't have no flowers, no seeds. So what are the examples? Ferns. You told me mosses. No flowers, no seeds. Okay. There are lots of examples. Ferns, mosses, Selaginella. Have you ever heard that? Selaginella. Just like Cinderella, no? Okay. Selaginella. So those are the examples. No need to keep them in your mind. Okay. So these Selaginella like things, you don't need to keep them in because in grade 10, you have to learn them again. Okay. So plants, there are two types of plants with flowers and without flowers. Sometimes without flowers, but with seeds. Okay. Sometimes without flowers as well as without seeds. Okay. So with flowers further divided into monocotyledonous. We have to learn these monocotyledons and dicotyledonous. Okay. Simply take a print screen. Take a print screen. No need to write. I'm just revising these things. Take a print screen.
Sir, we want to draw. Sorry, right?
No need to write this. I think this is important for you. Therefore, don't waste time by writing this. You can simply take a print screen. If you don't know how to take a print screen, I'll give you 1 minute. Okay, take 1 minute, but don't write this in your science book, okay?
Sir, I cannot hear.
You cannot hear. Puta,
Yes.
leave and come.
Okay, sir.
Okay, that's enough. Look at this. So under this plants diversity, we learned parts of morphological features of these flowering plants. Okay, and under that, as the first diversity, we learned diversity of the roots of these flowering plants. Okay, diversity of the roots of flowering plants. Okay, so let's summarize that. Okay. We learned diversity of the parts, diversity of the parts of flowering plants. You cannot see that, okay? Diversity of the parts of flowering plants. Okay, we discuss the first diversity, diversity of the roots. Okay, mainly there are two types of root systems. Two major root systems. Chamot, what are them? What are the two types of root systems? Okay, two types of root systems. First one. Okay,
Sir, should we write this?
who is asking that? Rifki, I think you have taken down this.
Yes, sir.
Okay, what are the two types of root system you learned?
Taproot and lateral root.
No, taproot
Or
and
taproot and fibrous root.
fibrous root system. Taproot system and fibrous root system. Rifki, always you have to cram now. Okay, if not, you cannot keep all these things in your mind, because in the exam you have to answer So all the questions associated with all the lessons. Okay. You can understand it well. Okay. You learn these lessons well, I know that. But the problem is you don't try to keep them in your mind. I think I'm correct, Rifki. Okay. In next day, you have to try to keep the things you learned in your mind. Okay. Rifki? Rifki,
Sir?
do you promise me to cram all these things again?
Yes, sir, I promise.
Good, good boy. Okay. So two major root systems. First one you learned. So answer me, Lashmika. So that's taproot system. Second one,
Fibrous root.
fibrous root system. Okay. So within 2 days, I'll send you a little question paper. Okay. So then you have to answer. Okay. I prepared that questions, those questions by the things you learned within a single session. That means the previous session. Okay. If I make questions in next a couple of days or after 2-3 days, okay, I'll prepare these questions from this session. Okay, not with the past things. So you have to try answer them and try to keep them all over the time. Okay, until the exam and after the exam too. Good. Fibrous root system. Now you know the words, two types of root systems, taproot system and fibrous root system. So this was your taproot system, the main root or the taproot, and these lateral roots. Okay. Rifki is the main root or the taproot, and you can observe the lateral roots. Okay. So fibrous root means another one. Okay. If this is the plant, okay, and most of the time this is a monocotyledonous plant, so you can observe the fibrous roots like this. Okay. If that's a paddy, so look at this. It's a paddy seed. Okay. I have zoomed it much. Paddy seed. And roots can be seen like this. The fibrous root. And here's the paddy plant.
Sir, the grasses?
Yes, grasses too. So they all of them are having what kind of a root system?
Fibrous root.
Sir, excuse me, sir.
Okay, tell me.
I sent in a small question paper to the group.
Yes, to the group. Okay. And you have to answer them and send me.
Are we taking
I'll give you marks.
in writing book? Are we going to write?
Yes, you have to write it in a separate sheet or in your textbook, in your notebook. Okay. So you have to take a photo of that and send me. If you have a digital stylus, no matter, you can send me a digital answer script. Okay. Good. So this is taproot. What's this? Lateral parshik side. Okay. Lateral roots. Okay. So these are the things we learned last week. Okay. Let's move ahead. Now, today take down the topic functions. Functions of plant roots. take down this topic, functions of plant roots. Functions of plant roots.
It absorbs water.
Yes, for the absorption of water. Another, absorption of nutrition, nutrients. Good.
Water.
Yes, absorption of water. So that's the function of absorption. Another one. If you want to take a new plant, okay? Now you want to make a new plant. So what do you do?
It fixes the plant.
Yes,
To the-
we fix a plant twig and transplant that. You plant it. Okay, root in the stems. Stems rooting. You cut the stem. Okay, if this is the plant. Okay, so you have to make another plant. So what you do? You take this out, cut the stem, and you plant it. Okay, that's for the rooting. So it is rooted and new plants are created. So that's transplanting them in the field. You can take another plant. So by stem cuttings. So likewise, roots can be used to make new plants. Look at this. So this is a plant. Okay. And you can see its root. Sometimes you can see new plants are initiated. New plants are coming out from this root. Then what you do? You separate this root and plant it again as a separate plant. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So another important function of these roots is making new plants. Okay, making new plants. So we call it another name, plant propagation. Okay, so this is a vegetative part. I'll tell you that later.
Sir,
Okay.
is reproduction correct?
Yes, a kind of a reproduction. Very good. So that kind of reproduction is known as Lakshmika vegetative. What's that?
Vegetative.
Vegetative reproduction.
Reproduction done by the mother plant.
Yes, reproduction done by the mother plant. Most of the time, mother plant involves in reproduction in two types. One is sexual reproduction by seeds. Okay, they make seeds, that's sexual reproduction. So this is vegetative reproduction. Okay, we call that vegetative propagation also. Vegetative propagation. Okay, vegetative. Okay, what are the vegetative parts of a plant? Okay, now all of you have to see this. Look at this. Here's a plant. And this is the root.
Sir, they store food.
Okay, now look at this. Leaves. Okay. Can you see it?
Yes, sir.
Good.
Sir,
Okay, try to understand what I explained now. Lakshmika.
yes, sir.
Good.
So you told Lakshika will teach us.
Yes. Yes.
You
Lakshika,
told last week.
Lakshika taught you. Ah,
No, you told.
I call that Lakshika to teach something today, no?
Yes.
Okay, let's try to give him a chance. Around 2-3
No.
minutes.
Can't do it.
She's afraid. He's afraid of doing that. No matter. Okay. What are the vegetative parts you know? Vegetative parts. Growing parts. Stem. Okay, stem is growing. And what's this?
Leaves.
Leaves. What's this?
Roots.
Fruit.
Leaves,
No.
and this is branches.
Flower. Branches.
Branches.
Good. Okay. And what's this?
Roots.
This root
Root.
is also growing. Roots. Okay.
Sir, the roots store food.
No. Listen. Leaves, stem, branches, roots. So they are considered to be vegetative parts. They are what? Vegetative
Vegetative parts.
parts. Okay. Tishan, we can make a new plant. We can make a new plant. That means reproduction. Okay. Or propagation of plants. We can make a new plant or we can propagate a new plant by using these leaves, stems, branches, roots, by vegetative parts. Okay. They are known as what? So what are the name given to that parts of the plant? Vegetative parts. Okay. By using these vegetative parts, we can make a new plant. In that case, we called it vegetative reproduction or vegetative propagation. Okay. We can make a new plant by roots. We can make a new plant by stems. Tell me one example. How to make a new plant? How to propagate a plant by stems? Give me one example. Any volunteer?
Rose.
Very good. Roses. Where's girls? කොහොම ගෑනු ළමයි උත්තර දෙන්නේ නැණි මල් වවන අය?
Sir, manioc.
Manioc. Very good example. Manioc. Okay. Okay. Tell me one example where we make new plant by the vegetative part, leaves. Sometimes the vegetative part, leaves are used to make a new plant.
Yes.
That example.
Akkapana.
Akkapana. Very good. So
Right.
leaves of akkapana.
Begonia?
Yes.
Begonia.
Begonia. Okay. So another one. So our topic is functions of plant roots. Now you clearly know those functions. First one, don't write. First listen and then write. Fixing. Okay. Savi kirima. If you can't understand. Fixing the plant, fixing the plant to the soil. Fixing the plant to the soil. Fix, attach. Okay. Fixing the plant to the soil. Okay. Second one. Okay.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, tell me. Tell it. Who told me, excuse me? Do you want to ask a question? Fixing the plant to the soil. So second
Excuse
function.
me, sir.
Yes. Tell it.
Sir, can you send the grade 7 first note?
Grade 7 first note. So note
Yes,
is maintaining by you. Okay. Earlier I maintained a digital note. මට හිතෙන්නේ ඔයා එකයි ඔය කියන්නේ. You are telling me, you are asking a digital note, what I written for you. Okay. So on those days, I was using that my stylus pen and screen sharing lessons. Okay. Now I have to send you this whiteboard.
Sir, sir,
Okay.
මට WhatsApp එකට ආවා. ඒක සර් මට ඕපන් කරගන්න බෑ පාස්වර්ඩ් එකක් ඉල්ල.
Okay. Now I have resent that. I have resent that. මම ආයෙ එව්වා. හරි. ඒකේ password එක නැහැ. Okay. It is not needed now. Okay. That note is not essential now. Okay. So you have to do it later. Now what you have to do is just listen what I explain. දැන් ඔයා කරන්න ඕනේ මම මේ කියන දේ අහන් ඉන්න එක. Good. What's our topic? Functions of plants roots. Functions. කාර්ය. Plant roots. Okay. Function or the activity of plant roots. So what are the action of these plant roots? It fix, okay, it fix the plant to the soil. Second one, absorption of nutrients and water. Absorption of water and nutrients. Water and nutrients. Okay, let's write. What are the nutrients? Soil minerals. Okay. Water and minerals and dissolved ions. There are lots of things. You will learn them later. Third one. That's what you finally practice.
Involving vegetative propagation.
Very good. Now you know the meaning of that, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes. What is vegetative parts and what's known to be propagation? You know all the things. After you learn all the things, you can write it down. So for the vegetative propagation, for the vegetative reproduction or propagation, vegetative reproduction. Now take this down. Okay. Functions of plant roots. ගස්වල මුල්වල ක්‍රියාකාරීත්වය. If you want Sinhala. Shania Pires, you are keeping silence today. What's the reason?
Yes, sir.
You are keeping silence these days. But I remember
Sir,
on those days you are always speaking and answering, asking questions. I think you are afraid now.
No, sir. These days I was studying for the exam, so that's why.
Exam කිට්ටුවේදී යාගේ සද්දේ නැතු වෙනවද? Okay. What happens to your voice?
Okay, sir.
Okay, dear students, I have to wear a wireless microphone. Okay, because now lightning starts. Yesterday also few
Yes.
lightning occur. Okay, so I'll remove this.
Sir, can't see the screen. Excuse me, sir.
Okay, I think you can hear me. Problem is more sound, no? Okay, can you hear me
No,
now?
sir.
Good. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Good. I'm sorry. Lightning is occurring here. අකුණු ගහනවා මේ පුතාලා මේ මම අර wired mic
Yes,
එක පාවිච්චි
here
කළේ
also, sir.
ඈ
Here also thundering, lightning.
Okay, no matter. So that's not a problem with mobile phones. If you are connected with the charger, remove that charger. Good.
Okay.
You remove the charger. If your mobile phone is still charging, remove that charging pin. Okay, because directly lightning does not come to your mobile phone.
Sir, but router is working with electricity.
If there's a lightning occurs, router will burst. Okay, router එක පිච්චෙනවා. It burns out. Don't worry. Such things does not happen to my classes. Yesterday also huge lightning occurs. I was working and I heard that big noise and sparking noises in our switches also, but nothing has happened. Okay, now you are safe. Some functions of plant roots: fixing the plants to the soil. Second one, absorption of water and minerals. Next, for the vegetative reproduction. Okay, Lakshika,
Yes, sir.
what are the functions of plant roots?
Fix the plant to the soil, absorb water and minerals from the soil, involved in vegetative reproduction.
Good. Tishan, so what are the functions of plants? Plants roots, okay.
Fixing the plant to the soil, absorption of water and minerals for the vegetative reproduction.
Good. Next, Vihara Amandi.
Fixing the plants to the soil, absorption of water and mineral for
Good.
the vegetative reproduction.
For the vegetative reproduction. Good. Senuva. What are the functions of plant roots? Senuva, are you there? සෙනුවගේ mic එකේ ප්‍රශ්නයක් තියෙනවා නේද? No matter. Chamo, Huda, tell me, what are the functions of plant roots? Functions of plant roots. Okay, what happens is that lightning is heavily happening in your areas?
Yes, sir.
ඒකද මේ කට්ටිය ලීව් වෙවි ආයේ එන්නේ?
Yes, sir.
එහෙනම් අපි ඉතුරු පැය වෙන දවසක් කරමුද?
Okay, sir.
When it is possible. මට කියන්න next day morning? What do you think?
Next day morning, I have 2 classes, sir.
Yes, we have classes, no?
Yes, I have also class. Me too.
Okay.
Sunday?
එහෙනම් පුතාලට
Sun-
පුළුවන්ද?
Sunday I can't.
Good. එහෙනම් group එකට දානවද ඔයගොල්ලන්ට පුළුවන් දවස්? මොකද දැන් ළමයි භාගයක් විතර අඩු වුණා.
Sir, Thursday 2 to 4 can.
Thursday 2 to 4.
Yes, I am free. But 6:30 class.
Okay. Thursday 2 to 4. Okay. එහෙනම් අද අපි පැයයි අපිට කරගන්න හම්බ වුණේ ඇත්තටම අකුණු ගහදිත් බෑ. ඉසතිය
If we do our class in the morning, it
Yes.
is possible to us because it will not thunder. Like
Thunder will not?
Friday morning.
Friday morning.
So Sunday I'm free.
Yes,
Another week I'm not because the
Excuse
me, sir.
Okay.
My
tell
class
me.
at school.
Sir, Saturday
Can we
evening.
keep the 1 hour next day, next week, Friday 2 to 5?
Friday 2 to 5. Then with that 1 hour,
We
you
have
have to
3
do
hours.
altogether 3 hours.
Yes, sir.
So you are suggesting that method.
Good.
I think, tell me all the suggestions to your WhatsApp group.
Sir, I like 2 to 5.
You like 2 to 5. Okay. So
Yes.
then let's wind up
The
the class.
Excuse me,
Prashna?
sir.
Yes.
The teacher will tell at night for the tomorrow Zoom or not.
Tomorrow not. Okay. But I think night classes are not possible these days. Always light occurs, no?
Yes,
Not
sir.
night. I'm telling teacher sending some link for the group and tomorrow starting the Zoom.
Okay.
I don't know teacher is telling.
I have classes from tomorrow 10 to midnight. Okay. 10 to midnight at straight. So classes. So morning time is okay. So if possible, you have to tell me. So let's arrange that class later. Another thing you have to do. So what's the another thing I asked you at the beginning with? So you have to send me a photo of yours. That means top view of you. Okay. Top view is not the head. Okay.
Sir,
So face.
sir edit කරපු එකක් කමක් නැද්ද?
No matter
Again.
edited. Okay. But don't just like a dance and making smile. Okay. And all the decorated things I don't accept. So I just need to make a polite identity card for you. Okay. So
Yes, sir.
send me that.
Okay, sir.
Okay, sir.
Good. Then
Okay, sir.
have
Okay,
a
sir.
nice evening.
Have a nice day, sir.
Bye. Be safe. Okay, be safe. Okay.
For the online class.
Have a nice day, sir.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Goodbye, sir.
Bye.
Bye, sir.
Goodbye.